Episode 23. We're sporting a brand new lightsaber at our waist, and I'm not sure if I'm exactly kitted out to use it. I had to swap around some of the mods and I guess my loadout that I've grown used to over the past however long ever since the final shape came out. And I started on that in the last episode. I really should have done all that off screen and just ended the mission right away. But I guess I did get the stats where I wanted to with the new setup here. Had to change around a lot of things, and I might not even like it in the end. I added on some of these class font things to get more class ability, since that's the main stat that I want, but it's kind of at the cost of some other things that I like the powerful attraction and maybe some other things that would be useful. And of course this will all change if I can get some better armor, sort of like the cloak here, which has the high stat total and has all the stats that I want and pretty easy to masterwork and everything. Just kind of depends on the luck of the draw if I'm not going to be farming that much. But this should be fine. This should be enough to allow me to experiment around with this new Praxic blade thing. And I guess I'll be using these other guns while doing that. The one thing is that, like I mentioned before, I can't really use any darkness weapons to build up my transcendence meter. I'm probably just gonna have to rely on my strand grenade and my shuriken to build up that meter. And I think abilities get a lot of meter more than weapons when you hit with them, but the other thing is that the lightsaber also counts towards both meters at a reduced rate, so I guess I can top off on the dark meter if I really have to with that. Anyway, we're talking to Arnor, showing off our brand new basic bitch lightsaber, which has no upgrades. There's like a lot of ways to upgrade it. I'm probably not going to do that before I finish the campaign. And what's this? No. Oh. Well, never mind. Hang on. No, what's all this? This is all new. Where'd this all come from? I guess this was added in after I did that mission? Well, obviously this one for the impact core. I guess you can just get these by spending credits around the area here. But also the exotic armor is just right here. Hang on. What does that exotic armor even do? I'd be under exotic. Just to complete my collection, I do want to get this eventually. Fortune's Favor. After landing a final blow while at full health, or when out of combat for an extended duration, your shields will slowly recharge into an overshield. Okay. When you have an overshield, your weapons gain increased accuracy, stability, handling, and damage against combatants, and final blows will grant a short period of increased mobility once the overshield is depleted. This is good because we don't have mobility as a stat anymore, so you have to rely on getting mobility other ways, like through one of these mods. They give you a little bit of mobility, but you have to stack them, and you basically want to use your mod slots here on other things, and well, you want to spend them on the most expensive things, and that mod is only a 1 cost, so if you stack 3 of them to get the full effectively mobility, then you're just kind of losing out on all of that energy going towards something actually useful. And I guess the main things that I tend to use are stacks on stacks and something else, but it'd be nice if I could get enhanced athletics with the increased mobility from this thing if you assume that your overshield is always going to be depleting and refilling like constantly as you're using it, I think. Well, it seems like a good exotic, but I'm not sure if I want to replace it right now. So if I'm not going to replace it right now, maybe I just want to get this other thing. We're gonna head right into the story pretty soon. I just want to understand what are my options for spending the credits here. Because it seems like there are a few things I can maybe get in Darcy's Junction. Okay, in the Tharsis Cantina. When making purchases at the salvage exchange stall, chance to discover it. And in the dungeon. I think a lot of these are... Oh wait, these are... Through the factions, the dungeon... Yeah, a lot of them are through the dungeon, syndicate rewards. Mainly the dungeon and the exotic mission. Okay. But this one is from the cantina, just for free. So quickly, what are these other things that we might be able to get from the factions? Are they like available to us now? Do we have them unlocked? For the longest time, yeah. And still, we haven't really unlocked them, not really. Can't even like buy from this or whatever. I guess all this reputation stuff is grinding after the main story. Probably things that I won't even cover in my video. My playlist. My recordings. In which case, I'll probably just get this and try to feel the full effect of this while I'm still recording these videos. So this gives us Bolt Charge, or will. Oh wait, what? Do I have to like unlock it? No, what just happened? Hang on. No, I just got it. What happened? Wait. Requires Praxic Pass quest completion. Okay. Well, I have it, so I can use it after the quest. My order has a lot to answer for, as much as it pains me. Thank you for uncovering this, Guardian. While I make a full report to Zavala and the Vanguard, Drifter has an ask for us. Imperium uniforms. He believes we'll need them on the Imperium's Venus base, to lower Nightfall's defenses. I've been tailing Rao. She's a city defector, and still carrying some guilt for it. Use that. Alright, you got some uniforms for us? Your Praxic mentioned you need my help. Let's not make a habit of this. My duties are to my people first. The Darcis Reformation are a peculiar breed of Vex. They've got an addiction to gambling and fashion. It seemed their sentience led them to realize they had a desire for personal expression, and a preference not to be naked. Never really thought of them as that, but now I do. As a result, certain vectors of the Reformation have acquired a taste for practical fashion, Imperium armor. Barrent cuirasses come pre-built with weapon-proof weaves. They can fashion into anything. They've been raiding our stores. Stop them, and I'll think the other way if a few more uniforms disappear. I guess look the other way, but she's a scion, so think. Sure. One last thing. Stop by our armorer before you head out on this job. You'll need something to punch through. Okay, so we are getting like the Revenant ability now. Or the Renegade ability. Nagul, Totality Armorer. And you're the Lightbearer who's raised such a ruckus around the place. The Armorer eyes you up and down. Well, I don't mind a bit of a ruckus myself. There are plenty of abandoned drop pods scattered across those old battlefields. Easy enough to recover and repurpose as artillery. Even Guardians know, nothing outside the pod survived contacts with the pod. Yeah, har har har. Alcohol laughs loudly and hands you a beacon. So that's our ability, the drop pod. I could have guessed. What is the Praxic Pass quest anyway? It's not like the main quest. So how do I like do this? Can I do this now, or do I have to wait until after the main story? Well, I guess I'll just have to assume it'll unlock after we get far enough. And back to this. Back to the Renegade missions. They're not bad. They're not anything really standing out. They let us use some mechanics, like the new abilities or whatever, which is nice. But they don't really compare to the last mission, which I guess was an exotic mission.
My time as a god was a satisfactory one. Tell me of the mark.
No. Oh no, we cut out the audio again. I did it again. Damn it. There's no way of knowing when they're going to play the audio out in space like that.
Secure mission channel? I'm still figuring out the Vanguard systems, I guess. Mr. Drifter wanted us to talk?
He has a way of facilitating connection through mischief. Emissary? Speak then.
Speak? That's a... how do you do?
I guess all of those things in space would just be Eris's introspection about the events. It seems like she was the only one talking to us when we were out in space. I still hate missing it though. Because this goes in the primary slot, or whatever you call this, the kinetic slot, I guess. Is this the... yeah, the kinetic slot. It'll be the first thing we draw upon spawning in, and it'll always like do the animation and the sound effect. I'll just have to get used to it, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna use our super upgraded strafing run, which I could have upgraded more if I didn't actually buy the upgrade for the lightsaber, but I guess that's just a future investment. And now we also have the Imperium drop pod, which is basically just another airstrike, but that should be fun, I guess. Oh wait, it also contains weapon ammo. Guess that might be like the main thing other than the damage, because this is like the damage ability. What are these other ones, by the way? Imperium Behemoth, interesting. A Piker Mortar. Okay, wow. And a Vex Stun Field. So like the maximum reputation stuff for each of the factions. Interesting. Well, we'll try to use our fancy new ability, but I mainly want to use this lightsaber. What was that? Oh, I see. Spider ship is still intact. It's just crashed. Thought it was like obliterated.
Reading the brief here, we're stealing uniforms for the Mafia on Mars?
The Guardian is commandeering a shipment of Imperium uniforms and personnel codes.
May I ask why?
To embed Totality Division spies with Bale's ranks. To turn the tide at the opportune moment.
Espionage. Now we're speaking my language.
What's the most effective way to deal with high HP enemies? Because we have like this heavy throat thing. Is that mainly just for if they're far away? Or do you still just want to run up to them and swing, then heavy? Well, if you do that combo, then I guess you actually throw the sword again and you lose DPS while it's returning back to you. Let's try this thing. Oh no, we have to like put this away and then... That's awkward. When we have the sword out. I like that. I guess you can still use abilities while your sword is returning to you. Well no, you can't use melee abilities. That is a bit of a problem. What if I like throw this and then switch guns? Oh, did it return to me? I guess it did. Didn't even like see it disappear from the field. I guess it must have to. Yeah, that's not very strong compared to the heavy throw like that. It seems like the return trip didn't really do that much, or it didn't even hit at all. It's just kind of hard to hit. Damn. I'm not hitting these guys somehow. Nah, missed the explosion. Okay, let's just finish this guy off, please. Damn. Okay, we just gotta deposit 6 of them. That would be 3. How much overshield do I get with this now that I have this ability? Not a lot. Maybe those stacks of mobility font or whatever it's called aren't really worth it. Still kicking, huh? I'm surprised the drop bot killed 1 in 1 hit, and the airstrike, which I upgraded like 5 times, didn't kill it. Not that I mind, it's just surprising. Oh wait, maybe the overshield that I got was affected by by like how this whole thing works with the way the health is weird in this specific gameplay mode. Guess I'll have to like try it in neutral ground or something.
Knows more than I do. Your knowledge has changed the world, Miss Morn. This dredge and bale that Mr. Drifter is after, what do you think 6 wants with him?
As a dredgen, Bale adheres to sword logic as a method of violence and paracausal growth. Every death inflicted under sword logic tithes that death to a benefactor, and that enables greater subsequent death.
We already know Bale is tithing to 6, and 6 wants to use it to escape.
Escape what?
Nah, they lock us into the trajectory. Kinda want to use the momentum to swing around with my strand stuff. Okay, how'd that miss? It's gonna take some getting used to. Luckily the ammo doesn't really seem to be a problem, so much as just getting the hits in. I did equip mods specifically so that I can keep up armor on this, or keep up ammo. No, how'd that work? It like hit multiple times. I thought it hit the same guy multiple times, it just seems to be bouncing between them down there. Is that actually optimal for like single target damage? The 1, 2, 3 combo with throwing the thing at the end? Because it seemed to return right back to me at the very end. If it's like the strong version of the throw, then maybe it is worth it. That was here. Okay, there we go. Destroy. Guess that's kind of overkill. Ah, should have used it on that guy then. as well use it. Plenty of ammo that I don't need. Where's this last guy? Oh, there they are. Transcendence is going to be a bit hard if I have to swap off of this every time I want to use my shuriken. Guess it's not that big of a deal though. Pretty decent exotic, I think. There might be better options, but it's not terrible. And I guess it only gets better once you upgrade it. Yeah, I'm beginning to recognize all these areas that I've already been through, so this is like the weakness of having all the missions be this.
Escape reality. They are beings beyond our perception of matter. Being bound to our reality and dependent on sapient life is like prison. The Outers need a massive singularity to escape through. The one on Kepler was puny.
It will take an immense amount of tithes for the strength necessary to create such a gateway to the Ascendant Plane.
And extinction's worth it.
Oh good, this has anti-barrier. How does that work if it ricochets? Okay, it doesn't really ricochet between all of them. Not really. It's actually pretty bad at dealing with these guys. It's gonna have to use the old reliable, I guess. Antenna. Oh, that's what I should be doing. Oops. Alright, so what are we dropping this on over there? Like all these? Is this destroying them? It is, okay. Oh, no. Get out of there. That one still has a few more. Oh, I ran out. Let's try to go in a circle here. I think that should be enough. One's got a little more. There we go. Where's that antenna guy? All the kill icons seem to be these minotaurs now. Well, as long as there are kill icons around on these guys, I guess I'm making progress, but I still need that last antenna. Over there? Nope, just another one of these guys. There you are, finally. At least you're spawning next to this thing. Okay, we done here? Nope, we are not. Or are we? Wait, assets destroyed, 3 of 9. What? Do we need more antennas? No, wait. Oh, I see. Damn it. We do. We destroy the shields around these things. We gotta destroy the rest of them. Like the things under the shields, obviously. Who cares about the shields? We gotta destroy the things inside the shields. Should I did all 3? Or not? Okay, right. They're very strong, the satellite strikes. Wait, can I just... Do I need the antennas? Okay, great. This doesn't seem to be the most efficient way to destroy them, though. Let's actually, use this. Okay, I handled that very poorly, but we're finally moving forward.
I do have to go through you for all questions about the 9, don't I?
We can one for one. I have about 40 questions just on worms. To be honest, when Zavala assigned us to collaborate, I was hesitant. You are very intimidating, Miss Morn.
Yes. And you are not. Which is how I knew I had to be careful. My godhood is behind me, and yours ahead.
Your ride's on the way, Guardian. Hang tight. Does Mr. Drifter do this often? Setting up an accidental call to get his friends talking?
Yes.
Has it ever worked before?
Yes. Often.
Detonate explosives. Over there. Okay. Try to get this done quickly. I think based on where I am in like the quest progress, we should be very close to ending this. Not within this episode, but depending on how quickly I go through this, the next episode could be a big ending. Maybe. It's good that the way this reflecting thing works is that it generates its own ammo thing, rather than reflecting the actual shot at you. Like it absorbs the shot then reflects its own shot, if that makes sense. Because that means that you don't have to rely on like the enemy doing a powerful shot. You can just rely on your own sword's power, I guess. About a minute left. Guess we're just playing around until we're ready. None of these guys feel like they're really posing a threat to me. Which I guess I should be thankful for. Much less stressful than the previous episode thing. Very evasive. Could you get down here? Thank you. Alright, Hawk's here. I think with that, we've had the introduction to all 3 factions, even though there was some stuff in between. Our totality division down here, we had to get the lightsaber and everything. I think since we're done with that, that's probably Well, it's probably the point where we're gonna start wrapping up the story, right? Can't imagine we just like go back to the Pikers or go back to the Totality Division or Darcy's Reformation and dick around with them.
I underestimated you, Lodi. Let us continue our work unraveling the Nine's plans. It has been frustrating recently to confront them alone. I have learned that I am at my best when alongside others.
I like that. And hey, knowledge is a trade. You teach me about your expertise, I'll teach you mine.
You are strange, emissary. I could do with the novelty of it.
Seems like the next quest step is to actually go and sell the stuff that we stole. Little bit of RP or something? Sure, I'm down for it. They have the new technology for actually letting you interact with NPCs, so I'm glad they're using it. Even if it's just for minor things like selling some clothes or whatever. Are we actually gonna have to change our clothes for that mission? Because it sounds like we're gonna have to infiltrate the base like they did in Star Wars. Did they do that in Star Wars? Can't actually remember, but I'm pretty sure they did that at least in one of the trilogies. Maybe more than once in a couple different trilogies or something. Might be just like a recurring trope thing or something, I don't know. But if we do have to do it here, then maybe that means we'll have to like glamour over our current gear. I hope they don't want me to actually replace my actual armor though. I mean, I've been trying very, very hard not to do that. Well, if they do actually like give me high stat armor in the archetype that I want, then I guess I will change out. But then I'd have to do all the mods again, and that'd just be annoying. But that's the story of Destiny, I guess. Just have to replace everything after the next season. You. Buy my clothes. The Vex lowers its head module and scans the Imperium uniform that you handed. Analysis. Exquisite plasteel meshwork. Conflicting ideologies aside, the Imperium crafts practical fashion. These are threats to suffer deletion for. They shall allow clandestine operations across Arsis. You understand you require these for an operation, but please allow us to profit you in exchange for the leftovers. I shall alert other sentries of the wardrobes you've acquired. Oh good, credits. We're actually getting money for this, it's not just RP. The Vex lowers its head module and scans the Imperium uniform that you handed. Zephyrus mentioned throughout the intranet that you intend subterfuge on Venus with his fashion, and the totality. The sentry raises independence defensively. We intend to keep your secret, but we'll be watching Rao's barracks. The Reformation will not abide territory acquisition by the Scion or her lackeys. It is what we would do in her position. Okay, didn't actually sell that one, we were just talking. Oh wait, we did. We did sell. Got 500 more there. The Vex lowers its head module and scans the Imperium uniform that you handed. Zephyrus states the Drifter is behind Imperium lines. I hope this fashion you've acquired returns him safely. If not for the Drifter, the Reformation would remain in the Conductor's clutches. A most unprofitable timeline. Whatever secrets to Nightfall wait on Venus, may this practical fashion allow you to supplant them in your own panoplies. Don't know what a panoply is. I'm sure they've used it a few times in Destiny. Never learned. Never thought I would see a Guardian using our drop pods. Yeah, they're pretty fun. Loom is beside himself. My handlers are offering rewards for returned uniforms, so I'll take any spares you might have. It's been a disaster for Loom and my parent superiors today. Shame. Okay, yeah. Just making sure. I mean, it'd be weird if we unlocked Totality Division before we unlock the other ones. It's all probably post-campaign stuff.
We have the shuttle. We have the call sign. It's time to take the fight to the Imperium. Get to their firebase on Venus and gut the Nightfall Station's shield generator. It's the only way to breach the station and destroy the core that the Nine have fashioned. Preferably before Bale fires on the last city. Our personal con artist is hard at work occupying Bale and Six. We're relying entirely on his intel here, so keep your eyes peeled.
I won't be able to talk to you once you're in. And Blue's still not picking up. Gotta go.
This op has to run quiet. In and out, Imperium none the wiser. We do not have the backup to go loud. Vanguard are occupied tracking their own leads on the prophecy. Vanguard scouts report that matter across the Earth is transposing into other matter. Subtle, but hard to ignore. We help by cracking Nightfall wide open. Best case scenario, we take down the shields, board Nightfall Station, and end this before they extinguish every light bearer in the city. May the light protect you, Guardian. And, if you wish it, the darkness as well.
Alright, good talk. All set for the drop on Venus. Drifter sent word. Reality and his visions are converging. It's time. But is it time or is it like almost time? Just to be sure. Oh, wait, Oh. But that's not like the end, right? There's still like 5 steps remaining. And sometimes the last steps of a quest are just talk to character A and then talk to character B and you're over before you know it, but I'm pretty sure this isn't the last mission. I could call this the ending and go on long right now. I might do that. I'm debating it. But hang on. The long con. Is this really the finale? Use the slicer shank to take down the Imperium shield generators, before they can deploy Nightfall against Earth. So obviously after the shield generator we have to destroy Nightfall itself, right? I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure this is just a normal one of those Renegade mission things, probably. And then we're going to do the actual big finale as a non-Renegade mission on Nightfall Station. So just assuming this isn't the final quest, I guess we'll go ahead and do this for this episode. And save the big final stuff for the next one. If this does end up being the final mission, I guess I'm gonna be forced to make this episode
Drifter's
long.
on the ground running his con, so don't startle if you hear Bale on the line. He can't hear us.
Wait, what do you mean con? Cozying up to Bale so he won't notice the Guardian shutting off the shield generator. That's his con! Oh, I'm so mad! God, I'm so proud. I want in. Welcome aboard. Rao's got her legionaries all dressed up for the show. Think you'll like that part.
Oh, I see. We were never the ones that were getting the costume change.
Are we friends, Hope?
Of course we are.
I've been having doubts about Six.
You know, the last emissary walked out on the Nine. Took some doing, but she got there in the end.
I'm not an emissary, though. I'm nothing to the Nine but a broken weapon.
We'll just go in like this. Same abilities. If things get really bad, I might have needed the revitalize thing for the healing if we're like in a darkness zone. Oh good, there's our thumbnail. Perfect. But yeah, there's no way of knowing if we're actually going to get into a darkness zone during one of these missions. And even if we do, I guess we can survive without it, without revitalize.
That's stealth out the window. Go on, Guardian. Ambush them back.
Are we deflecting this guy? Couldn't quite tell. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem because I'm not actually going to be getting much health back without my usual loadout. Ah, hitting my super. It always happens. It happens frequently. Oh, that guy's strong. Okay. Hang on everyone. Damn, they got me. I tried to survive with the overshield that I get from the, my class ability. Put in, like, all those stats towards it. The class font and everything. Don't get that much overfield, or overshield for the amount of stats that I have, I guess. Even at maximum stats, it might not be that useful. Oh, damn. Launched a little too far that way. I do like the deflect, it's just kind of hard to know when they're shooting at you. I mean, they're constantly shooting at you, but you want to start the deflect as soon as the shot's about to hit, right? Well, that one's obvious, you know when that one's shooting. It's always shooting. Okay.
They passed the test. Now we wait for them to get here.
Hey, just enough time for a chat between friends.
Exactly what I was going to say to you. A few details to settle, and your fate is achieved. Perhaps we don't need 6 to retake the city. We could do it. Just the two of us.
Where's my sword? There it is. Seemed like it was taking an extra long time to actually return to me. Not very good in the air, the sword. They never were. The throw is very strong, but I guess understandably it's very... well, there's a lot of downtime when you're waiting for the sword to return. I guess it incentivizes you to use the normal melee if you're in close range or something and not just always use the throw attack. The tower's emitters. I'm just running around destroying or killing guys again. I gotta pay attention to the objective. Where are these emitters? Or at least in a new zone of the Renegade stuff that I haven't seen before, which is nice. This way? It seems like the place you would put an emitter, maybe. All our Renegade abilities are jammed, so I can't pick that up. Oh, there we go, okay. Is that Is that an emitter? That's just like a normal shield thing. It might be what we're looking for. Really takes a beating, huh? That was not the emitter, though. Are these guys just around? Well, let's not fight them if we don't have to. Oh no. Didn't explode that. Ah, come on. Why are these here? These shield things. Objective is to disable the emitters, not necessarily destroy. Disable could mean destroy, but it could also mean like pressing a button like this. So maybe I have to press this button after I destroy this thing. Doesn't seem to be the case. It feels like the accuracy on the deflect is... well, you have to be very on point. And there's maybe some travel time you have to take account to. Or take into account. I'm surprised I haven't really run out of ammo on this yet. Very sustainable. Okay, they stop firing as soon as I start blocking. Okay, now that these guys are all gone, can I inspect this area? Why did I destroy that? This is not an emitter, it's a turret. I am paying attention to the objective, but I just don't know what the objective looks like. What is an emitter, anyway? It's not gonna be behind this, this is blocking our way. They very clearly want us in this area. I guess I could destroy all the enemies over in that direction too. Oh wait, where are they? There you are. Okay. What's happening here? Weird. So what are we doing? We found 3 of these so far. This is the 3rd one I'm destroying. If I didn't know any better, I would think these were the emitters, and I did think that when I first saw them. Obviously the counter isn't going up when I destroy them, but I feel like they have to be here for something. What are they blocking? Damn it, I'm lost. The tower's emitters to restore your renegade abilities and then stop the Imperium fleet. Yeah, that'd be great. But where are they? We entered through here. There isn't too much to see over in the other direction, I think. Are there emitters like over in that direction? No, that's not even playable space. Oh, it was here the entire time? Jeez. I can't believe this. Well, you know what? That area over on... that we just went through just now. I guess we do have to go there eventually, so we just cleared the path forward ahead of time. Are you? There we go. Oh, now responding. Prohibited. Okay.
Look what you have made. See down the valley of time how you shifted fate itself. With
Oh no, they all respawned. I can't believe this.
Have guaranteed liberation. I did it. The city will be free of the light. Free to make its own choices. Yes, brave weapon. I see your curiosity. I see your perseverance. I feel pride. You're proud. Thank you. Thank you.
Vale sure is having an episode on open comms. I guess he doesn't know we're listening. Still very embarrassing for him. It says defeat combatants. Not sure which combatants. Probably the ones over by the waypoint, obviously, but
We will retake our home and ties to our benefactor in gratitude. Every light will be smothered and every ghost obliterated. Finally, we are needed.
waypoint still says to go in that direction. So do all these combatants just not matter or something? I guess they matter in so much as they're shooting at us, and that's very annoying. Okay, we are in a darkness zone, so this is gonna be a problem now. I don't have healing, I don't know where those pots are. Just gonna have to go for a Hail Mary and hope this takes out most of my problems. That helped. They might have dropped some healing. They do seem to do that often, which is good. I think we have extra damage resistance while the sword is up, even if we're not guarding. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. Have another. Oh no. Oh no. What's going on? I'm dying. That was close. What happened there?
I know my purpose now. Show me I'm not alone in this dredging hope. No matter what happens.
Anything you want. Tell Six I got my head around the vision he gave me. I know what path I want to take.
I knew you would.
That was not the angle I was expecting. I guess it still hit a lot of them. Okay, barrier protocols are being overwritten over time. You can increase the speed of it by picking up those things, I guess. Die. Ah. Okay, I guess the heavy did hit in the end. Could you hit? There we go. They all moved. Oh, wait, they got hit by the strike. Great. I always did that one. Get back here. Stop that. Clear the field. Got plenty of boxes up here, so Just gotta feel free to use these. Especially on this guy. They're actually really ramping up the damage here. Or the amount of enemies. Oh, no charges. Okay, okay. Hang on. How can I regain house? I guess killing some of these guys will work. Get out of here, you. Just need a little more. Ooh, this is... Damn, I forgot to pick up the boxes. I have to press the button, okay. In a sec. There we go. Well, I guess going all out on offense wasn't a terrible idea. Probably would have been better with more healing, though.
Hey guys, Shank Buddy is tops at getting past Imtech, but we gotta set him up. My scans show power running from the generator underground. Let's see if we can disrupt it.
Any blip in power should make the generator vulnerable, and Nightfall's defenses with it.
Overload the power conduits. They were just talking about this on the comms just now, but okay, I see.
Oh, that did it.
Another darkness zone.
Hey, you are up, buddy. Not you, Ace. The Shank. You kiss your mother with that mouth.
Greater alarm, huh? Oh no. An R2-D2 moment.
Getting a call from our favorite line cook.
That's not my ghost.
That you, hero? Blue? If you're trying to use the splicer shank to get in, afraid Bale's a step ahead of you. Listen, I need your help. Come to the command center, put your guns down, and I'll let you in.
I spent so long not talking. I forgot. Better off when I'm talking to you. I want to help you close the deal.
I can't involve you, Blue. You need to be 1,000,000 miles from here. The Vision wants you dead.
Playing possum buys you a clean distraction.
Bale and Six want to see you taken apart.
Then that's what we give him. Bale's still just a guardian. That means he's a mark. You remember the first warlord we hunted in the Dark Age? The prick who irradiated Darrigan Valley?
Well, yeah. His ghost was hiding. We smoked the ghost out, and...
And we run the same plan on Bale. I'll be okay. I trust you.
Thanks, Blue.
I think the only other time they let us like have a different ghost other than our own ghost was back when we had Sagira during like the Osiris stuff. Was that Destiny 1? I guess that was Destiny 2. Weird to think that this was the same game when we did all that Osiris stuff. Oh, hello.
Think something nice.
Oh wait, those are our
next
guys,
time you see
right.
Rao.
They're in disguise.
Her crew's disguises are perfect. Shut off the generator, and Nightfall Station's shields come tumbling down. Go on. Drifter knows what he's doing. I think.
Are you done, Hope? All stands ready for the weapon.
weapons on their way. We're all in this together now.
6. I am yours. Bend your head for the crown, or bend it in grief. You are called to your service eternal.
Understood.
We're getting chests now, but it doesn't seem to be the end of the mission, strangely enough. Yes, this is going on longer than I thought. Got another one of these, but it seems to be worse than the one we have. Well, I guess I upgraded this one with some masterwork. Would have preferred getting like this 5 pip thing on something else, I guess. Is any of this better though? Crystalline corpse bloom. The perks might be better than the one on this. I'll maybe just like pocket that and decide later if I want to use that instead. Yeah, it would have been nice to actually get something like this with the right armor, or with the right archetype. Hello? Oh, I see. Ah, okay, it is the end of the mission.
You've done well. Finish it. And the Imperium is yours to lead.
Cool it, kid. They'll get everything that's coming to them. I need you, Blue.
You always do. You sold us out, you wretch. Why now?
Survival. Only one play left.
I've saved your sorry ass so many times. This is how it ends.
I got no choice.
Please don't do this! I can still help you!
You already have.
That is unfortunate.
I chose you. And this is how you repay me?
Never trust a Trajan.
Wow, Star Wars.
Get me out of here!
Where's your ghost, kid? Where's your ghost?
I used to use Thorn, Destiny 1. Not so much anymore.
Where's your ghost?
Does Drifter die in this story? That'd be an interesting turn. He's been around for so long. He's kind of more important than certain Vanguard characters even. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to table this discussion for next time. I know Drifter is probably dying, and I'm dying myself to find out what exactly happened to him. But we do have to take a break every once in a while. After a stressful moment like that, we should relax, right? Maybe? Probably. That would be a good time to take a break.